Dan,
is.
how's the retread market going? Like, you're 40, right? And there's all these women who are re-entering the market. You are cleaning up.
I clean up very well, and it's funny. So I'm on, and I'm sort of ashamed to say this, but I'm on Match, and it is like a pussy machine. I mean, it's like a printing press. It is one of the best things. If anyone wants to just cut through the BS and just meet people, it's a really good way of doing it. And what's funny about it is, it really is just about your attitude, and you need to sort of have this "I don't give a shit" attitude, and just really be confident. And it's been a work in progress for me. I mean, when you're left and you set in your marriage implodes, your ego and your self-confidence takes a hit. There's no question. But which is what I've been working on. But what's interesting is I had 2 Match profiles. One of them was this sort of, and Woody, I'm sure you probably know where I'm going with this. It was like this short story where it was, it was the gayest thing ever in retrospect. And it was a short story of me. It was actually left, Woody was in the story of our buddy Ian, this guy Trey, all these guys we went surfing with. And, we're sitting there planning our surfing trip, and there's this woman across the bar, and we kind of, lock eyes, and I walk over there and start hitting on her, and I send the profile to Woody and Ian and Trey, and I'm like, "What do you guys think? I'm going to keep your names the way it is. What do you think? What do you think of this?"
He wrote this story about like this girl that he loved, and it was all this like mushy crap that he was looking for in a girl and this true connection and nonsense. And
yeah, it was, and I'll have to post. I don't know if there's a place to post it, but it's pretty funny. And Ian goes, "Dude, that is the fucking gayest thing I have ever heard in my life. That is ridiculous." And I think, Woody, didn't you want to like add a choke scene to it or something, just to try to liven it up a bit?
Something like that. It was awful, but you got responses from it.
I did get responses. There's some women, but it's really more of the 46-year-old kind of Birkenstock literary types, which they need love too. Not my type necessarily, but so I sort of got rid of that, and then I ended up, I think, in a kind of a drunken stupor, I was sort of angry. I just sort of wrote this profile that was like, "Look, I'm picky as hell. I'm probably going to break your heart, and this is what I want in a woman." And let me tell you, that is generating a tremendous amount of leads. I mean, it is absolutely amazing, and it's that kind of attitude, not necessarily being an asshole, but just being just the guy that just doesn't care, and I'll take it or leave it, and the confidence thing. I mean, that's what women are looking for, absolutely. And if you can build that within yourself, where it's actually authentic, then
I hear you. The whole like, "Look, I'm really picky. I'll probably break your heart. Don't even bother." Right. It helps that you look like a cross between freaking Matt Damon and Marky Mark.
Yeah, that does help. I don't really see that, man, but I'll take it for sure. Yeah, about once a month, people are like, "Yeah, you look just like that guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, Mark Wahlberg." They're like, "Yeah, that guy."
Dude, how many women try to pick you up on Match? Like, what is your hit rate? How often do you find someone chasing you?
So tomorrow I'm supposed to have 2 dates, which is a good day. It's a good day. One in the morning, and there was going to be one in the evening. And the one in the evening is smoking hot. I mean, she is, and you guys are you're going to just berate me after I say this, but she was really, really good looking. And this is a second date. But had no personality. She knew she was good looking enough where she didn't really have to work on it. And it sort of annoyed me. I needed someone, I'm going to sound gay by saying this, but someone that's actually got some substance to him.
Are you still dating the stewardess?
No.
You should have seen this stewardess. She was gorgeous, she was blonde, and she was sure to develop lower back problems soon.
Yes. Wow. But they were bolt-on, I'm telling you. And I hope to God she doesn't hear this, but they were bolt-on titties, and I'm just not into it. But the ass, it spoke to me in ways that it was just perfect.
I don't think asses are supposed to talk to you. That's...
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever get yourself in a situation with 2 girls, right? One with bolt-ons and one with fakes. Like, if you motorboat them, the sound on the bolt-ons is hilarious. Just say it.
Tell me more.
Oh my God. Just putting that out there. Try it.
Yeah, but she was a lot of fun. But the thing is, it's just I lose interest after about 6 or 7 or 8 dates, and again, I'm going to just sound like some big big pussy, but I'm looking for something a little bit more than that.
I'm interested in the number.
The number of
how many girls pick you up a day? Like respond to your match.
I'm talking about how many times you flogged a dolphin on one of them.
Flogging a dolphin.
The dolphin.
All right, that is a phrase that he just made up.
Isn't flogging a dolphin more of like a kind of a self-infliction?
It's a solo act, right?
It's a solo act. Yeah.
How many times did you?
That's how porno's in nowadays, baby.
Well, yeah.
Give us the number.
I wouldn't know. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I keep hearing about this whole porn on the internet thing. I just don't. I think it's
yeah,
rumor.
beats me.
RedTube.com.
So we got a number. You got a number, a hit list.
There's probably been in the last year, not a ton, maybe 5 or 6.
Oh,
I thought this was assembly line making pussy. I was expecting 2 or 3 times a week.
Dude, well look. I mean, as far as like actual doing it consistently, yeah, more than that. But as far as like 5 or 6 women, over the course of the last year or so, I'm not going to embellish. I mean, but like I said, I've got 5 or 6 leads right now, and they're all sort of in various. I don't know.
You find you a Rick James woman yet?
A Rick James. Tell me more.
Super freak, son. Super freak.
A super freak.
Girl that would just ask you to do something that you would have never dreamed about asking her to do.
Let me tell you this story, right? So the other thing I found out about being a single guy is that there are some crazy people out there. I'm talking. And I'm not going to name any names, but there's this one woman. She's pretty good looking that teaches at my 3-year-old's preschool. I think she's cute as a button.
Dude, so wait. I saw the pictures she sent Dan, which he's surely going to get to in a minute.
I'm going to get there.
Cute as a button does not describe her. She was
hot.
Mega hot, yeah.
She was mega hot, right? And so I was sitting there, and I think it was at a Girl Scout function. I mean, it was at the church. I mean, you can't get more pristine than that. And we're kind of flirting back and forth. And she's like, Dan, I just want to let you know that I have an open marriage, and anytime you want to throw down, I am available for that service. And I was just taken aback. I couldn't believe it. And so we're kind of talking some more, and she's punching on her BlackBerry as we're talking, so I just figure she's texting somebody. And I'm about to leave, and she shows me a picture of her with another woman in the back seat of some limousine or somewhere.
Wait, I take it back. I never saw this picture.
Yo, you never saw. Which picture did you? Which one are you for?
I'm lying. I saw it. I just saw it.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm like, at that point, I just didn't know what to do. And I mean, now I can probably think of a few things, but I was just so much in shock. But let me ask you this question. This is for the forum here. She said she had an open marriage, so she's married with kids. Would you go there if she said? If someone just came up to you and you're a single guy and said, "Look, let's just go have sex," right? And this is sort of the situation I'm in. Or would you try to confirm with the husband first, or would you just kind of take her at her word and just do it, or not do it, not even go there?
Did the church have a bathroom?
All right, I think we know where Wing stands.
Yeah, I think I know where he stands. But seriously, though, would you go there? Would you not go there?
Man, I don't know what the protocol is. Kitty, you have an open marriage, right?
Yeah.
So, does the husband just not know? Like, don't ask, don't tell? Is it like would confirm?
No, I tell him everything. Usually, it's did you have fun? Like even my husband, there's another chick that he does every now and again. Mind you, I do her as well. Never done her at the same time though. But yeah, no, we're just open and honest, completely. Like, if I'm gonna go and see someone for a night, I tell him.
So, if Dan were to confirm with the husband, this would be like a totally legit move in most open marriages.
Some people do it different. Like, I don't like. There's some people that are out there that are really sly about it, and that they're just so doing it behind the other guy's back. But
that's not an open marriage. That's cheating, right?
Yeah, that's cheating. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But some people mix it, if that makes sense. So, like, some people say, "Oh, I've got an open marriage," but they're not. But yeah, I mean, most people will talk to each other and whatever.
So what's the protocol, though? So from my perspective, I'm the guy that's about to nail this chick. What is what is the protocol? Do I confirm just from a protection, just to protect my own interest? Because I don't want this guy, John Wayne style, like kicking down the hotel door.
I don't know. I've never been in that much of a serious situation with it because I'm usually banging the chick. I'm never banging the guy, so it doesn't tend to be a big
offline.
deal.
You were fascinating.
You know what I mean?
Dan's working his moves. Dan, she's gay. She's not going to get you.
I'm just going to say this. Maybe she's trying to get you in the sack and just telling you the open marriage is. Maybe that's what excites her about it, that she tells her husband afterwards. If you go and ask permission to take her out on a date, maybe she ain't down no more.
Right, but what would you do? Do you think that, because here's the thing, North Carolina is one of these crazy states that, and I think about this, I'm way too much in my head, and this is part of my problem. North Carolina is one of these states where if you are cheating with somebody and you break up their marriage, you can get sued for like large amounts of money. It's what's the statute? By the way,
it's called
it's like alienation of affection.
Alienation of affection, yeah. And by the way, you have a case against that Maine jackass for alienation of affection.
Possibly. They didn't really. I don't think they had sex or anything, but it's a case for sure. I don't know, man.
But what was his name?
You could just deny this shit.
What was his name? Just tell me and my 2,000 friends here what his name was.
Yeah, I will. Is there a way for me to post it? Because I actually do know the name. But is that really a good idea?
Well, how about you type it in Skype and I accidentally type it into the live stream chat whilst reading it out whilst I'm typing it?
All right. How do I do that?
Be very unfortunate.
I'm sort of a Skype newbie here, so...
Click on the little chat bubble to show the IM. You gonna do this? All right.
What do you think, Woody? What would Woody do? Woody is my...
I swear, honest to goodness, I would have ruined his marriage by now. You can't get away with that. There is no freaking hooking up with my wife, not physically, but he broke up a marriage, man. A marriage that had 4 daughters. There are consequences to this.
You got to do it the FBS Russia way. You got to go fuck his wife.